Welcome back, guys. I want to show you my two favorite maps in this game for getting kill streaks in bombers. I'm going to show you guys the 82 kill streak I got on the map on the left over here, and in my last video I got a 72 kill streak over here on the right. That was on Fow's Fortress over here on the right. But as the game mode moves on to Sinai's Desert, it gets a lot of fun because you get a lot of enemy tanks, and if you guys watched my last video, you know how much I love to kill tanks. But anyway, back to today's video, and I'm going to show you on St. Quentin Scar how I got my 82 kill streak, and I also want to show you how salty the enemy team is. Look at that, all that fire plastered around A. That was me with the Firestorm loadout. And look at this, guys, I barely made my first pass and the anti-air turret's already on me. So when you're on a bombing run and you see this, make sure you take it out straight away. But the thing to remember, guys, with the Firestorm loadout, the anti-air guns, they don't get destroyed that easily. And it's very likely someone is going to jump in that gun again.
Das Ziel dort erobert.
So look, here he is trying to shoot me again, but look, he's capped out his range and he can't get me. I'm such high altitude, I can just drop my payload on the other flag and get away with not even being in his range. So that's sometimes fine to just try and get away with. And look at that, bang, from a high altitude. I just took out so many enemies. So each loadout for the bomber has a primary payload and a secondary payload, and what I'm doing is I'm dropping both payloads at the exact same time on a single pass because there's no value in holding it back. There's no point in recharging one payload when you may as well be recharging both at the same time. Okay, so just to quickly skip over this high altitude bombing I'm doing continues on for quite some time. And look at that, my gunners, they keep jumping out. They must be getting so bored, they're so high up, they must not be able to see anything. So while that goes on for some time, why don't I just quickly show you guys exactly what I'm thinking when I'm choosing loadouts. So you've got the barrage bomber, and this is good for both infantry and vehicles. I like to use it against tanks, just gotta make sure you try and concentrate both payloads in one spot when attacking tanks. You've also got the Firestorm loadout, and this is good against infantry only. It's useless against tanks, and it's the one I've been using throughout this video so far. You've also got the torpedo loadout, and it's very good against single armored targets, but it's useless against infantry. So to summarize, I would use the barrage bomber on maps where there are tanks, and I would use the Firestorm loadout on maps where there are only infantry. So in this map, our team do have a tank available, but the defending team, the enemy, they don't have any tanks. Now look at this. This guy must be getting pissed off. He keeps trying to shoot me down with his anti-air gun, and he just can't do it. Oh, look at that. Vehicle destroyed. That means I just took out the anti-air gun. Brilliant. Something I forgot to mention to you guys is another feature of the barrage bomber is it has a camera which spots enemies. Very useful when identifying your targets, but the Firestorm bomber does not have that. His replacement special ability is to be able to repair a damaged wing, but that's rarely used, really, in my opinion, and I'd much rather have the camera to spot enemies. It's really something I miss when using Firestorm. So what I just do on this map is I pretty much just guess where the enemy are, and aiming for on the flags or around the flags is usually a very good start. So it's the end of the round, and as the attacking team, my team now get reinforced with an airship. It's kind of annoying because that thing's going to steal my kills, but let's see how it goes. So this bug here, where my screen is screwed up, there's a quick fix for that. Just fly out of bounds, then return to the map, and everything should be sorted. Don't worry guys, this doesn't always happen. So I'm just going to drop my bombs around this flag. I can see my team are approaching it, so there must be some enemies there holding them back. And listen to this. Doesn't that sound good? Nice. Okay, so for those of you who are on the PC, I want to give you a very useful tip for flying the aeroplanes in this game. Go to your key bindings and set pitch down to your spacebar. Once that's set, unset space from fire. This will allow you to turn in the aeroplane so much easier without having to use your mouse constantly. All you have to do is hold down the spacebar. Okay, so back to the game where the airship's just been taken down. I can't help but appreciate how good this game looks. I mean, look at that thing blowing up. It looks so good. Now that the airship's dead, I'm clearly just getting so many more kills in my bombing runs. On this map, when you're infantry, you tend to run through the trenches, so it's kind of a good idea to bomb the trenches, aim for the trenches. Alright, so it's pretty much the end of this round, and we've got one more round, and now is the time when the enemy team are really starting to get pissed off, and it gets really funny. I mean, look at these guys, look at what they're saying. That guy is screaming. This guy's saying, I don't support my team? What? I don't even understand that. When I'm getting this many kills, how am I not supporting the team? He's just so pissed off. He can't think of anything logical. He's just claiming I'm not supporting the team. Okay, so at the start of this round, someone got to the plane before I could, which means I was forced to wait till he died so that I could get the next one. And I did that so that I could keep this kill streak going to make this video. So the guys on the enemy team think I haven't got the bomber anymore. And wait until they find out I'm back in my bomber. It gets funny. With how pissed off they are, that's gonna set them right off. Alright, so they found out. Look at what he's asking. Wait until this sinks in. God, they're pissed.
We have taken objective apples.
Oh my god, look how far away their anti-air gun is getting to me. It can't reach me in the slightest. They can't get me, they're trying so hard. Alright, this is a good bombing run. That guy in the back there, Psycho Poon, he just asked me in the chat some questions. I'm sorry mate, I wish I answered them. But he saves my life. I really hope he watches this video. Alright, it's about time to take out this anti-air gun. He's been annoying me now for too long. Alright, my boy Psycho Poon is in the front seat. And this is an enemy fighter coming in. I'm pretty sure it's one of the guys from the chat box being pissed off. And Psycho Poon jumps in the back, takes him out. Boom, he's dead. Good job, Psycho Poon. I'm on 21 health. He saved our asses. Look at the chat. What? Look at him. He was so sure he's gonna get me. One guy even said, "See ya." How is that possible? He's fuming. Alright guys, so this is the death of me now. I get double teamed by an enemy fighter and a turret on the ground. I get in a pretty bad spot and it ultimately ended with my death. My boy Psycho Poon in the back couldn't even save me on this one. So check out the chat box and you can see the enemy are really rubbing it in. I mean, they did really well to stop 3 waves of attacks, and with my kill count going on, they still managed to do that. You know, they did pretty well, so they've got a right to be this smug about it all. But I mean, some of them are so salty still. I mean, look at this guy. Look at the words he's using. This guy's so happy. It's quite funny. Look at this. You didn't help your team. They're still going on about that. I don't even understand how they can justify that comment. It doesn't make any sense. Just always remember, you're always going to get people like this. You're always going to piss some people off, so don't let it get you down. Go for those kill streaks, guys. I don't know if you've heard, but recently Battlefield 1 was patched and they made the anti-air gun even worse. I don't understand why this was necessary when with the scores that I've been getting. I don't understand it. And you know what else they've done? They've gone and almost doubled the ticket count on operations. And what that means is, theoretically, I should be able to get twice the kill counts that I've been getting recently. If you guys want to see that, smash the like button, let me know in the comments. I really want to know what you guys think, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Peace.